Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Meet the SHU podcast. I am Sade.
I'm Nina. What up, Wednesday?
So we got disturbing news. Somebody we actually grew up watching, grew up with us. He passed away. J. Warner passed
Right.
away in Costa Rica. He was going out for a swim, from what his wife was saying, and she didn't hear from him for about an hour, and then she got worried. So she ended up calling the police. I don't know if she tried to call his phone or she went looking for him out there in the beach area, but she ended up calling the police, and yeah, they said he drowned. Did they recover his body? Did you know of?
Yeah, so they found him about after an hour, but there also was another person that had
Yeah,
went in that they had rescued, right?
yeah,
Found his body and he went in and he's in critical condition right now. He's
right.
still being
Mm-hmm.
down. So the thing about that is that what people's not realizing is when you go like me, I can swim really good. I can swim on my back. I can swim,
Okay.
frontwards and backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
Learned that at camp, and it's very seldom that they have camps now because people are so worried about other people doing shady stuff. But when I was a kid, Boys and Girls
Right.
Club, they
Okay.
allowed you to have camp. So
Mm-hmm.
he went out to catch a swim, being as though they were on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It didn't
he was
seem like
only
it was
10
wrong.
feet away from the current. He was only 10 feet away from land.
Oh
Y'all,
wow.
we were, and they're saying that the current swept him in. What I want
Mm,
to say is there's no speculation as far as that goes right now,
right,
right?
right.
Um, but you always have to pay attention to,
How the water's going.
yeah, the current can take you under in a blink of an eye. That's exactly what happened to him. And um, as of now, there's no suspicion of anything as
Mm-hmm.
far as foul play
Right.
with the freak accident. You know, that can happen, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody online, as you know, has been coming with nothing but straight positivity with
Yes,
this man.
yes, because he's been a positive light throughout his whole life. You haven't heard any negative backlash that I know of about him. He's a God fearing man too. So
Yes. You know what I like that I listened to an interview this morning before we because I knew we were gonna cover him, right? I was listening to the interview with was stating that the Charlemagne asked him, well, did you was Bill Cosby like a real father figure to you? You know, I know he was a mentor of yours,
right,
but because that was only for 9 years.
it seemed
He only
longer,
played Theo for 9 years.
but that's a long time for
That's what he said. That's what
yes.
he said. And he explained on how the residuals would, how they didn't get residuals at first.
Wow,
They didn't know this TV thing, and they have influenced the world,
wow,
right? He doesn't get mad. He used to didn't get mad about people calling him Theo. That's his name too. Charlemagne asked him, was Bill Cosby like a father figure? He said, no. He said, because his father was very much in his life. He
see,
said that he was friends with Cosby's son. They were tight.
okay, okay,
He explained that they needed somebody that was 6 foot something to play the part. And at
uh-huh.
first he didn't get the part.
Oh
I don't know
really?
if I guess they was trying to be exact with the size of height of the son, but the other person that they had didn't pan out. Theo worked perfectly. That's what I want to say. When
Wow,
something, I'm explaining that because people always seem to think if they miss the opportunity that they missed an opportunity. What's for you is for you. What's
exactly.
for you is for you. When God says it's your time and it's your part for you to play whatever it is in life that you're supposed to get. Ain't no missed opportunities. What's for you is
Right.
for you.
Yep.
And he talked about how, as us as a community, right? How Bill Cosby so very smart that when they were writing scripts for our society to, implicate us, to emulate us,
Right.
he talked to he made sure very precise that the writers didn't do nothing negative when it came to Black people in our household.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
How we are morally, how
Mhm.
we are secrecy, how we are just
Togetherness.
the strength in us, right?
Yep. Especially he showed how the strength coming down from the grandparents on down. You know what I'm saying? How stories is being told from our ancestors down to our kids and passing on storytelling and passing on the traditions, the good things families have. You know, it were bad things that happened to them in that family, but it was bad, but they had a solution to to turn it around to a positive. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
I like the show. It was a really good show.
Well, I mean, all of us wanted a boyfriend, brother like Theo. Everybody wanted a dad like Cliff Huxtable, Mama. You know what I'm saying? They've been every like Claire. Everybody wanted the sister, the Raven, and the Keisha, and the what's the name? Wife, the one Lisa Bonet, and you know all of that, right? Everybody wanted that, just like the different world. We wanted to be that too. We take those theories and thoughts in our mind when we even deal in relationships, in relations, period, right?
Right.
I just like the fact that, like I said, nothing bad has came out. Now, somebody had come out to say that that his wife had ran immediate, like days before he passed away, and right after he passed away, she went to fight for his $12 million you know what he left behind, right? He's worth 12 million. She went to file to make sure that the she's the beneficiary of everything.
Right.
I don't know if that's a bad thing that she did that right away, because why I'm saying that is because
of the circumstances of what happened to him.
When people have a lot of money and someone's coming to take it, right? You have to be in court a long time, right? And maybe she did it because she don't feel that her and her child should have to fight for his legacy when it was left to him. Why people don't leave their stuff to people ahead of time, we don't know.
We don't know, right?
The person that's in charge of the celebrity that's in charge of everything, it is annoying to watch it all go to shit once they die, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The last responsible party that we saw, though, in response was Quincy Jones, how he left his children all that money, right?
Yes, he had it
made
all
sure that they were straight.
Yes, he had it all written out. His will was point blank. It was done. I don't know if Malcolm Theo had a will or not, but think about it. That's his wife,
right? She's deserving of it.
She deserves it. I mean,
he was on vacation with her, so
so she should, as she should. She could have switched over his bank account, everything to one. I'm quite sure each one of them had their own bank accounts. Then they had a joint one. Most marriages kind of do something like that, have a
right
and joint. So I'm quite sure she done just moved all his over to her. Because one thing about them banks, they real funky and funny. If you have to have a separate beneficiary lined up with the bank. No, they have a form in the banks. Each bank has a form that says who you want to leave your money to, just in case something happens, and you just fill it out and say beneficiary of, and give it to this person. So that person can go right into the bank. If the person died, you go right into the bank and cash their money out. That's how my grandmother had hers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she had left, go grab it, because I was a beneficiary in that entity, which was in the bank. I had a card. Some people do different stuff, so yeah. If she had it, I just would have went on over there and got it before they put it in their pocket. You know what? Look what they did. Look what they doing to Wendy Williams. You feel me? And
well, her attorney said that they're gonna sue the people that put the guardianship on her. I believe that they did that to
Well,
her. They
there
just did it
goes.
another form of shakedown like they did Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just another form of taking people's money and taking people's all that they built for away from them. But the funny thing is she's still alive. She's not gone.
Yeah, and they was hoping her memory was so bad, you know what I'm saying, that she can't remember. She remembers some stuff. I think it was more like alcohol at the time and getting high. She just, forget. You high. You in a different world anyway. You on Pluto, Mars, wherever you at, you there. You know what I'm saying? So hope she's getting it together. She has some probably memory loss, you could tell, but she's still here a little bit.
Yeah, her lawyer says that Wendy Williams bombshell claim about her health condition, right? Her lawyer Joe, I don't know how to say his last name, Topeka. I don't know.
Yeah.
Made a bold statement about her health and her current condition. She's the same Wendy Williams that's known to TV, right? To Pinica or something like that. I don't know how to say his last name, but Joe, right? Claims that Wendy Williams' health status, a person who is in control of her and facilitates and is a great human being. That's what he's saying. So nothing's wrong with her. He went on to say, it sickens me that honesty is not even about a case for me. It's about the cause, because describing the guardianship situation, as scary as saying it's hard to get out. So he's stating that it's hard for her to get out of this situation, but she's sane mind.
Right. Well, you see what they did to Britney Spears. It was hard for her to get out of her guardianship,
Yeah.
Once they have their clutches and their claws in you, they dug deep in your skin, baby, and it's hard to unloose them. It takes a while. Persistence, and more persistence. So
yeah, they said that she hired him because of how he got ASAP Rocky out of his situation, and he was the same lawyer that helped Michael Jackson and Alex Rodriguez.
yes, yep. He old school.
Yeah, he's fighting her ex. The lawyers is fighting her ex-husband for the $250 million.
What?
The reason why this episode is so important, because we're talking about spouses and families and relationships, right?
Yes.
The husband feels like this. Let me say about Kevin Hunter, right? Her husband. He feels that he is the reason why she's successful, right? Not realizing that she was the boss before she got with him, but his intimidation prior to her marrying him or having a child with him, people were threatening her life, and they were mistreating her, like as far as contracts. Once he came in, they were intimidated. So he put the scare down, he put the shake down. He read over everything. He was involved in everything.
Yeah, he's a strong armor.
Yeah, exactly. And so he feels that he's a star and he's deserving just as much as her. I don't know if I agree with that. What do you think?
I don't agree with it at all. Well, he has had his share throughout the marriage. Even took money and did whatever he wanted to do with the other woman with when they was together. So he had control of a lot of stuff. Buying Rolls Royces for this other lady, bought a home for this other lady. So I don't think he's deserving of nothing else. He got his severance pay from the show. He got booted out, and that's it, and that's all. You done, son. You should get that money you had.
Exactly. He want her to. He feels that he's deserving of all that money, like you said, like the son is. No, absolutely not. That's not your child. That just was your man. And that's your ex-man. Ain't even been your man in the past 10 years.
Right.
He hasn't even been her man in the past 10 years. So to still want money after all this time, you can't fend for yourself. You have no talent. Why you couldn't go get somebody else to manage? No.
Exactly. You talking about you married her. Why you ain't make that young gal?
Make another one. Make another one.
You could have made
Yeah.
up. You sold her dreams.
And that girl used to work for them.
Yes, yes.
You left your wife and went and did it to the help.
Hello?
And had a baby with her.
1 or 2.
Yeah, she got a baby again.
I think she ended up having another one with him.
Oh wow! All off of Wendy Williams' salary. Y'all is clowns for that.
Oh, they done.
Y'all couldn't take that money and turn it and flip it into something else, and get on with you. You already used her as a come up.
That's what happened with sponges. They use you so much, then they dry right on up.
Yeah, I guess.
We want to say rest in peace for Theo.
Yep.
His children and family is okay. That's what we're praying for. So, moving right along to Mr. Old Trump and Wumpin, our President Trump. President Trump. So, he was, the DOJ said he was mentioned on the Epstein. He was on the Epstein list, right?
They got pictures. They got pictures of him, videos of him at the wedding. Of Epstein at his wedding.
Epstein
10 years ago.
Pictures of him and Epstein together somewhere, other places. And the thing is, DOJ told you this in private, President Trump, but you make it seem like you didn't know nothing about it. You knew about this 2-3 months ago.
Wow.
Miss Pam Bondi, the state's attorney. She knows it's in there, but he's got a stronghold on her, because I could tell when they're in a meeting together, it's like she's scared. That lady trembling low key. She's trembling.
Pam Bondi?
Yes, Pam Bondi. She's like, there's no nothing else to talk about, because now she want to back up. He was mentioned, but it's not anything of substance to even bring charges on him. Y'all go ahead on. And then they want to say amongst other people are on the list. Well, show the whole goddamn list by now. We wants to see it.
They said that Trump's name was on the list.
Yeah, Trump name on the list.
It says it right here. It said his name is on the list. So my thing is, what does that mean though, people? I mean, he's already a felon. He's already the president. Y'all done already let him change everything that he want to change. He done. If you try to fly out the country, our U.S. citizens are getting mistreated and beat up out the country. So he already did the thing with the Delta flights going into Mexico. They're not allowing the flights to come back. I mean, like, what is this? Come on, man. It's so much stuff that he's doing that nobody is really can't do nothing about it. Well, he's showing you that your word don't mean nothing. Your vote don't mean nothing.
Your word really don't mean nothing. So should it mean anything in the court system? When we think about prisons, I mean, okay, the prosecution, they bringing all these charges against a person. Does that really mean anything anymore? Is that fake news? You know what I'm saying? It can be fake news, because a lot of times y'all bringing stories out of what y'all making up stuff the way you see it, and then we gotta tell our side, and then they tell their side. It's 3 different sides, but the prosecution side seems like they always want to win. They always win. And it's wrong. It's dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Trump said it's fake news now.
Okay, and then so now thought from
no.
Salt and Pepper, right?
Oh my God.
She was just recently in an interview, right? I'm not gonna go into it, but I'll just
do a little highlighting.
They asked her why did her relationship end, because she's such a spiritual person and she changed music, and I want to say she was married to her husband for 18 years, but they have been together 28 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So she was with him when she first, I think it was right after her first
album.
Yeah, maybe your boyfriend. I don't know. But she was with him for 10 years before they got married. Okay. So they were asking her, hey, how come you know, did you break up? And so she insinuated that she got a divorce because she got tired of covering up somebody else's truth. Something like that, of that sort. So everybody is in a uproar, allegedly stating that he crossed over to wanting to be with men. Allegedly, right?
Allegedly, yep.
She didn't say that,
No.
but that's kind of like what they're saying.
What's his truth?
Right. So my thing is this. As a woman being married, you don't know. When you get with somebody the first time and you're with them, their minds and attitudes can change in a blinking of an eye. You think you know somebody, but you don't know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't actually know the person. And so I say, if you're in a relationship, you're seeking a relationship, right? I can't speak for a marriage because I never been married. Ain't getting married either. But it's like you're, in her instance, how she described in the interview was that she was constantly have to fight for validation from her husband, and she just didn't feel complete in the situation all that time.
The whole time?
The whole time. I mean, what's the purpose of being married?
Right. So she basically was holding on to something that she already knew wasn't right in the first place.
Majority of the people that's in relationships do that. Like, what are you waiting on? Do you thinking something's going to change? A person is only going to do what you allow.
Exactly. And especially if he crossed the tracks. So if he crossed the tracks, she been knowing he been going back and forth on other tracks.
But I think that she seen suspicion in her marriage, right?
She had to have for years.
And she was knowing that she knew that she was a beard to the situation. There was definitely suspicion.
Yeah.
This she didn't just happen right when they got divorced. You know what I'm saying?
No. So why you wait till you get 50, 60 years old?
I don't know. She's what, 58?
She got kids with him, right?
She got kids with him, and that is her. That's her.
In the movie, wasn't he cheating a lot?
Yeah, he's cheated the whole time.
Yeah, in the movie, but with other women though.
Yeah, with other women, not with men.
Right. So
nope, not with men. Well, I wish her the best.
Yes, yep.
I wish her the best. So now we are on to T Grizzly, right? We had to address this. I addressed this the other day with Dogface TV, the YouTube Streets podcast. I addressed the issue. They addressed the issue and had me on to ask questions. But in the last 24 hours, there has been accusations stating that the guy Wu Thang 600 or whatever, he's from Chicago. The suspect in the murder of Jabina Brown, which is T Grizzly's aunt through marriage.
Okay. So it's not his blood.
Not his blood aunt. So here's the deal. The auntie was married to his uncle. The uncle goes to penitentiary for 10 years, whatever. The uncle must have, this is hypothetically right here, left money. Jabina sponsored his career, got him on. Okay, he gets on and he's blooming, he's blasting, right? Remember, he's popping now. He signed to a fake label, which was under her. Everything was under her. Once he bossed up, He asked for his shit back. He wanted to have his masters and everything back. She's like, hold on. At the same time, Sada Baby, right? Sada Baby, another Detroit rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He's under her too.
Oh.
And so they coming up together. Long story short, they saying that he lined her up.
Who did?
The streets of Detroit, the courts is even saying it now, but he's not arrested.
Who's he? Sada Baby or T Grizzly?
No, T Grizzly. I'm bringing up Sada Baby because Sada Baby asked, they said that he felt in his heart that T Grizzly has something to do with his manager being killed. And he asked him, do you got something to do with this, man? He said no. He said no. He told Sada Baby no, but everybody's saying moving weird. That he was been moving weird. Here's the deal. Like I addressed the other day, the nigga that's on trial right now today was his groomsman at his wedding after his aunt got killed. The groomsman that was at your wedding, your friends, right? From Chicago. Right. They were found in Detroit with the car, with the gun.
Oh, wow.
These men are this man, these people that were implicated, this one guy, right? He didn't say that T Grizzly did it, right? But the streets and the state is saying it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out he was sleeping with the lady.
The shooter?
No, he was sleeping with his manager. They said that he had got her pregnant, but they said now that they don't know if the pregnancy part is right, but he was sleeping with her 2 months after her ex or her husband went to jail.
Oh,
the uncle.
Wow.
So my thing is this. He said online that the lady, his auntie, called when she got shot up 8 times in the car. He's in the house. The shooter watched him get out the car and go in the house. I don't know. It's just a funky deal. It's a funky situation. I don't know if he has something to do with it or not.
Right.
That's and the guy is stating hasn't stated it yet, but the guy, I'm saying the guy, but the prosecution is pulling all these things up.
Yeah,
the prosecutor is saying that why is your friend from Chicago 4 hours away in Detroit? He doesn't know anything about Detroit. He gets caught with the gun and the car.
Wow.
Your cell phone is pinging in the area. You wait at this spot for an hour and a half prior. The cell phone footage is showing it.
Oh.
The cameras from the freeway showing you pull up in Detroit. When you pull up, she's murdered. Then you pull out of Detroit.
Oh, wow.
What we doing? Like, it's too many. What these YNs and what people need to realize, you really gotta be a dummy to think in this day and age that you will not get caught with your dirtiness.
You're gonna get caught.
You really gotta think that in this day and age, I don't care if it's you thinking you slick by not using a cell phone. Guess what? It's a Ring camera on every end of this earth.
Everywhere. Cameras on the street.
You will eventually get caught with your dirtiness. Like, that was the snakest thing that you could do to somebody that take their money and put their money up on you.
Yeah.
And you want your money back by killing her. Why did you have to kill her? She deserved to be here. She believed in you and put all that money in you, and this is what you do. That's that's some dirty Mac. That right there, never.
Then when you could tell how the hell you wait till I get out the car and then you shoot up. Come on, do you see? Yeah, y'all, both of y'all getting a death penalty. Shit.
Exactly. All involved, right? All involved. All involved. Another thing, lastly, that we could touch on is Jackie Christie, right?
Oh
So
Lord.
Jackie Christie invites her daughter onto the show.
Mm-hmm.
It was this guy that had a conversation with Carlos. You know Carlos, the podcaster, the creator of reality TV, right?
Yeah.
So his name was Dustin. Dustin spoke so well about Black culture and how we are about our parents, our grandparents, and about how you better have respect.
Yeah.
God said, honor thy mother, thy father. I don't care if you don't
Right.
agree with your parents.
Yeah.
You gonna disrespect your parents on national TV. That was the
That's
coldest thing you could have ever done. I don't care about, I got trauma. Everybody has trauma. Everybody needs to be healed. That shit's bullshit, okay? I don't care about all that playing that devil game with I'm so depressed and I have mental illness. That shit, all that's garbage.
Yeah.
All that's garbage. Because I'm gonna say this.
But we went through, we plowed through ours. We
Sade, think of this. Every ancestor that you know, right now to this day, God said for you to be alive at this time.
Right.
The cotton field, like Killer Mike said.
Yeah.
The cotton field is the biggest thing on this earth that you can ever make money of. If it wasn't for us, we put the United States up 300 years ahead.
And
this thing right here. That's why we're so, everybody's so intimidated by us. This brain right here, this right here, all of this. We put them so far ahead. There's nobody on the face of this earth, not one race, that can say they done what we done.
Yeah, our ancestors, as far as
but they continue to step on us and try to pull us back down. The thing about it is we always find a way out. Here's the thing. You come on national TV for what? To humiliate your mom and disrespect her brand. That was the worst thing you could have done, girl. You got a problem with your mama. You should not have done it on TV.
She should have knocked her head straight off our shoulder. She would have been a bobblehead.
She did. And then she ran in the room to go talk about it to Evelyn. And that shit was so fake. That was the weakest. That was some lame. Girl, I don't even want to see that no more. I'm not even interested in them no more. I don't even want to see it no more. That was disgusting. Just dumb.
Just for them to get high rates. A lot of that stuff is just to get high rates for what though? For a bag, for some money? No. Ain't no way. Why would y'all put a Black parent up there? That does not happen. Girl,
well, I'm gonna say this.
Roast me on TV.
You gonna go in your house and disrespect your mama and record it? What's she gonna do to you?
Oh, baby, that phone be broke. I be jacked up like a pretzel. Girl, my mama, I call myself talking back to my mama, baby. She's, oh, you want to talk back? Come on outside. I go outside. I'm 18. I go outside. I said, Mom, well, you did it. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk back.
You gotta explain, right?
She charged me like whoop, whoop. And I'm like, pushed her back, trying to push her off of me. Girl, she ran towards me. I don't know how the hell that motherfucker did this. She did a move. She grabbed me and flipped me over, girl. She laid back on the ground and flipped me over. Bam, my back. I'm like, ah.
Yeah. I bet you was crying for days. And guess what? Begging for her attention, begging for her affection. I don't never want to fall out with my mother. I don't want to. And even the people that don't even no longer have their parents, right? I bet you they didn't do none of that either. And if they did, they are still saying sorry to this day for being disrespectful to their mom. I don't care. My mom can cuss me upside down, embarrass me. Okay. Cause that's it. That's the only one that's going to do it. Ain't nobody else doing it.
We're dealing with a weaker minded generation.
Very weak minded. Acceptance of others.
It's getting worse.
Super sensitive crybaby ass kids, like weak.
brainwashed. Very
Yeah, like what is that? Like, come on. Everything you cry about, everything is a complaint.
yeah.
Complaining is the devil. I don't care what nobody say. You can see that and read that in the Bible. A nagger, you are not supposed to be a nagger, a complainer. Get up and get it done and work it out. Figure it out.
And pray. Get on your knees and pray about it.
That's the only way. You better open up your eyes to that. You better close and open up your eyes to that.
But you know what? It's getting worse out here. So pull up your bootstraps, baby, and get ready for the ride, because 6 months to a year from now, baby, bye. So much stuff gonna be closed down, shut down. Ain't gonna be able to make it, baby. You're gonna be out here fight for scraps in a minute.
Yeah,
getting bad.
Definitely.
The way he has it set up.
Well, thanks y'all for tuning in to another episode of Meet the SHU. We will see y'all Friday.
Yes,
Peace
Friday.
out.